Hello everybody, this is Dutch Lancaster, Season 7. So let's make this really quick, just a quick introduction. The Axis players, No Limit as Germany, Warpig as Italy, and General Warden as Japan. As for the allies, I have UK, done by Prozac, as well as France. Crockett 36 is doing USSR. Clegg, Anzac, and sorry, it's been a hectic day. I think my team players know how hectic this is for me, and I'm able to do my vid, and myself as the United States as well as China. So let's start with US 52 IPCs, a carrier, 2 destroyers, 1 submarine, and 2 transport. That's 52 altogether, all spent. Surprisingly, no attack moves, since Japan hasn't attacked the US or its allies. So I'm off here with non-combat moves straight away. So I'm moving the destroyer and the sub from season 35. Oh, sorry Gary. To season 34, 22, 23, right there. I'm moving this carrier from season, what's it, 10. Season 12, season 26, season 31 here at Wake Island. I'm moving the fighter from the Philippines to season 35, 34, 33, 23 and landed on the carrier. I'm moving these combat ships to season 31 as well from 26. This transport is taking these 2 infantry and going to 12, 11, all the way towards 64 and drop them in Central America. Right there. As for these fighters, oh, cat. It's the nemesis of Axis and allies. As for these fighters, they're one of them. Oh, let's do it like this. Now, both of them are going to Wake Island as well. That was my fleet. Thank you very much, Cat. This tactical and fighter are moving from the carrier that was here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Onto Wake Island as well. These ships, so that's 1 battleship, 1 cruiser, 1 destroyer, and the transport. Transport is bringing these 2 guys. Are going to from season 10 to 11, 64 through the canal here in 64. I'm sorry if the camera work is a bit sloppy. And dropping these to infantry in the West Indies. Oh yeah. These AA guns are going to stay there for now. The mechanized infantry and the artillery is moving, and the fighter is also moving. Fighter is moving to C-Zone 101, and the artillery and the mechanized are moving. What a mess, what a mess. I'm sorry about the camera work. I'm moving to Central America. I'll do a nice recap, don't worry. The fighter is also here from Eastern, is also moving to C-Zone 101. Now I have one more, sorry cat, one more thing. Oh, sorry. I'm taking this bomber from Central United States. I'm going to Western, that's 1. 2 into 10, 3 into 12, 4 into 26, 5 into 31, and 6. Landed on, you guessed it, Wake Island. So, all of Hawaii is empty. How about that? I'm making a mess here of the NSEC. Sorry, Clegg. I'm sorry, this is taking longer than I expected. So I'm only having, still have 2 anti-air left in Western United States. I think I'm happy with this. Yeah, these are gonna stay. These are gonna stay. That doesn't matter. Okay, so I place my units. Oh, that went well. I always tip these over. Yeah, I should get them magnetized or something. So all of them are placed in C-Zone 101. And that's 6 units in total. So I can do that. So, I'm there. So, I've spent all my money, and I still now have 52 IPCs to spend for next turn. I'll do a nice recap. I have 1 transport in C-Zone 64. I have in C-Zone 89 a battleship, a transport, a cruiser, and a destroyer. I have 2 infantry Central America, 2 infantry in West Indies. In C-Zone 101 I have a fully loaded carrier with 2 fighters. I have a cruiser, 2 destroyers, 1 submarine, 3 transports. In Eastern United States I have my infantry, artillery and 2 AA guns. In Central I have mechanized infantry, artillery, a tank, 3 mechanized infantries and 1 regular infantry. I'm going to the other side of the world. I have my 2 infantry there in the Philippines. C-Zone 23 I have a submarine and a destroyer. In C-Zone, what's that? To Wake Island, C-Zone 31. I'll say. So I think you guys are getting this. I have 1 carrier, 1 fighter, 1 submarine, 1 destroyer and 1 cruiser. On the island itself of Wake I have 1, 2, 3 fighters, 1 tactical bomber and 1 strategic bomber. And I have my 2 AA guns in Western United States. Hawaii is empty. So, now for China. With 12 IPCs I'm buying 4 infantry, no surprise there. And I have 1 attack to make, also not a surprise, I think. From Kwaichao to moving, 2 units are moving into Yunnan, and I'm taking 1, 2, let's take 3 of them. 3 infantry from Szechuan into Yunnan, and the Flying Tigers. Just 1 movement, so it has 3 movements left. So that's 5 infantry and 1 fighter against the artillery and infantry from Japan. So I have already dice here. For those of you not familiar, these are my 1s. This is a 3 for the fighter, and these are 2s for the Japanese. Come on, they do it. They do it. Okay. So I need 2 hits. Oh, 1 each. So I'm taking this, rolling again. No hits. Let's do it again. Ah, you got me twice. But I got you. So these are taken off as well. I'm left with 3 infantry and the fighter. This camera work, it's horrible, I'm sorry. So these were casualties. Japan is gone. Casualties for the no limit, 2 Chinese infantry and the artillery and infantry from Japan. That, well, it's a little bit more than I expected, but nevertheless, I take the territory. On the Flying Tigers are moving to Burma. I believe they can do that. Non-combat moves, other moves. These guys from Xinhuan are going to Shenxi. This one is gonna stay there. These guys are gonna stay there. Yeah. I think I will leave it like this. I'm placing 1, 2, 3 units into Szechuan and 1 more in Shenxi. Okay, well, this is already almost 13 minutes. I'm sorry, this is more longer than expected. Sorry, no limit. I know you're on time and everything. So, a recap. The Flying Tigers are there in Burma. I have Yunnan. I have 3 infantry. In Szechuan, I have 6 infantry. And in Shenxi, I have 4 infantry. I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 IPCs, plus the 6 from the road, so that's 15 for next round. So again, US has 52 and China has 15 for next round. Off to Prozac with UK.